So it has come to my attention that the heinous wig wearing, um, fake wig wearing overlord of investigative reporting has uh, continued to take to the internet and make live videos about the strange and uh, inconceivable ways Michael Jackson may have faked his death, in which I generally don't have a problem with, which is why you haven't seen me around in a while. Um, as far as I'm concerned, it's water under the bridge. Um, you don't have to prove it. Get online and show people that there's clues that he did it, and then not give people the information on why and um, the ability to know that he'll never be seen again. That's not giving that ain't even giving fans that want to see him again a glimmer of hope. That's just giving them the idea that maybe he did, you know, fake his death, and you're doing it for a price. Um, like I say, that's beyond uh, my thinking. I don't even want to take part in it. But where I do have a problem with what she's doing is um, labeling those who dispel her illegitimate truths to be lies and call them haters. Um, well, you can call them what you want to call them, but the truth is the truth, you know. And if you lie about it, uh, there's only, I mean, there's only so much you can, so far you can go when you do lie about it, and so much you can say. It's only so much you can prove, try to prove. And now we've got to that point. We've got to that point to where there are no more clues. There's no more information. There's no more. There's nothing else that she could possibly profit off of to make it seem as though that he did fake his death. So now we are at a ground zero of sorts with her and her investigative reporting. It was all bullshit from the beginning, and now the shit is really hitting the fan to the point to where you're using the haters to an advantage for yourself now. And um, if you want to continue to call me one, I'll gladly accept that label that you give me. Yes, I'll be your hater because I've stood by the fact that he's not here anymore, irregardless of where you claim, there's no information of his name on a tomb or nothing like that. That don't have anything to do with me. They don't. Whatever happened to him outside of him leaving that Carrollwood mansion has nothing to do with me. And taken um, I've never taken a position on that having to do anything with me. None of my business. And it should be that way with you. And especially to the point if you're going to profit off of it. If you're going to profit off of it, give people something that they can use. They couldn't use none of the stuff that you gave them and still cared. And now you're stuck in this situation to where you have nothing else to go on but to try to pull the haters, you know, out of the woodwork and, bring about negativity so you can have a battle on your hands to where your fans and your followers would back you up. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because we beyond that now. 10 years in the game. 10 years too far in the game to go that route. And it's childish. It's really childish. But I say that to say this. The jig is up. Yeah. Um, I've said that for quite some time, but the jig is up. There's nothing else you can do now. You know? So My suggestion to you is find you a job, get out of people's pockets with this man's death, or this man faking his death. Get out of people's pockets with that shit, and move on about your life. Move on about your life. It's time. It's time to leave it alone and move on with your life. You have been so diabolical in this community over the last 10 years that you've went as low as to bring who you just said is your world's biggest hater into a courtroom to bring against litigation to her. And what did that do? That got your ass, it made you look so fucking stupid to the point to where you can't even say her name. And what eats you up about that situation is that you want to say her name. And you would just call her the biggest hater to this day, but you can't say her name. But I can. Ja, she has made you sick. Ja, made you eat her shit. Give it up, lady. I mean, it's you a fraud. You are a fraud. You've always been a fraud, and now your chicken has came home to roost. That your information has been the bullshit it's always been, and it's led to nothing, not nothing. And heaven forbid if you fall back on the Peter Pan bullshit. You know, that just makes you look more stupid. And um, contrary to popular belief, um, when you was in court and you thought that you was gonna get away with something, you know, and how did it make you feel when you walked out of that courtroom knowing that you couldn't say that person's name anymore, knowing that you couldn't, have any contact online with what you convinced your haters that who she was? A judge shut your mouth. A judge shut your mouth. Did everything that we tried to do over the last 10 years. She shut your mouth. You understand? And then you turn around and try to label it as the biggest hater of all. Truth hurts. Truth hurts. It hurts to the point to where when you do certain things, you have to continue to do those things to make things look legitimate. When you tell one lie, you're going to have to continue to lie and lie and lie to make your shit look legitimate. And that's all you've been doing. And that's all you will continue to do. So as far as I'm concerned, you can take your lie, you can take your lie and shove it in the back of your ass, because it has not proven anything. And like I say, it's your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. And I won't take that from you. I won't take your opinion from you, because you can believe what you want to believe. You know, that's on you. But the gist of this whole video is to let you know that, you know, as far as the community is concerned, we got bigger fish to fry. And you are no different than James Safechuck, Wade Robson, who used the ability to lie to make money. They should have consulted with you first to find out how it's done. They made some money behind it. But you just like them. And that's the way that this ends. This ends the way it began, as a lie. You've manipulated people. You've taken money from people. You've not showed them anything in the bogus videos that you've made. Watch Alive 3. There are more clues coming. Watch Alive 3. I'll be making videos soon. It's over. It's done. There's no more convincing anymore. And with all of this other shit that's going on with that man and his legacy and his name, it's really nothing else that you can prove. Nothing. So go on about your sorry life, lady. Do what you need to do. Find a place in this world for you to be relevant. I don't know what that is for a fraud like yourself, but find a place in this world for you to be relevant. And remember, I don't do anything without backing it up. So if you want to see me, make arrangements to see me, and we can sit down and talk this out as adults. We don't have to go back and forth on the internet. We can talk this out as adults. Logically. You know, walk away with the agreement, with the ability to agree or to disagree. Not fight, you know, because we serve a greater purpose. You and I both, and you know that. We serve a greater purpose as far as he's concerned. But that's up to you. That's up to you. On many an occasion over the last 10 years, I've invited you to different open areas where you would be protected and we could sit down and talk. But because of who I was associated with, or who I am associated with, you didn't want to do that. And you thought that I was threatening you. It was never that. It was never a threat. Now, if I wanted to do something to you, I don't have to threaten you to do it. Trust me, I wouldn't threaten you to do it. Because just like this community, I know the streets better than I know this community. So I don't have to threaten you to do anything. Get that part right. But that's neither here nor there. Just figure it out. Find your place in this world to be relevant. Get out of people's pockets with the bullshit and stop being fake.